Expectations would tend to move below our inflation goal and pull realized inflation down.
Hey guys, good morning. Dave Santarelli here from Breaking Chart Alerts. We are listening right now to Jerome Powell, Federal Reserve Chairman, speaking now. He's actually lifted the markets, which is nice and, something out of the ordinary. So first things first, guys, what I want to do is I want to focus in on locking in profits on our Netflix vertical spread that we made yesterday. So we have the Netflix August 28th, 510, 515 vertical spread. We're going to close that out. We're also going to close out the Facebook September 4th, 277.50, 280 vertical spread. So buy to close. I'm going to get this ready. Sell to close. Call. Netflix. Expo August 28th. And we're going to buy to close the 515, sell to close the 510, and we are going to get a nice chunk for that. So that's going to be a net credit. I'll put it at 2 point, I should be able to get at least 2.3, maybe 2.4. I'm going to put that in, though, as soon as we open, and then I'm also going to have an order ready for the Facebook trade. Facebook trade is for the September 4th, 277.50, 280 vertical spread. So let's get those done, and then we're going to move on and close out the SPY. Put we have as a hedge in the trade challenge account, and then we're also going to look at some other trades this morning. I think we got a few paycheck trades we could possibly make today. Facebook reached 306 after hours yesterday. $306. So if you guys have Facebook, I would personally lock it in.
Review has provided a platform for productive discussion and engagement with the public we serve.
We got about a minute here until opening bell.
Connect with our core constituency, the American people.
Minute and a half.
And hear directly how their everyday lives are affected.
What a day last night, guys. What a day yesterday. Some of the members messaged me. They took $3,000 into $15,000. Some of them are just breaking $100,000. Amazing day yesterday. Great job, guys.
We've learned and adapt our practices as we strive to achieve our dual mandate goals. As our statement indicates, we plan to undertake a thorough public review of our monetary
SPY implied opens 10 points. Dow's up 116. Nasdaq's up 42 points, guys.
Thank you very much.
The markets are climbing. Opening bell in about 30 seconds.
As expected, announcing that the Fed has unanimously approved a new strategy to target inflation as an average over time, looking for 2%. Steve Leisman putting an emphasis.
Downward risk to employment
for a very long time
have increased.
Of broad and inclusive employment, as he put it.
Interest rates are going to remain low. That's great. Good morning, Ian Karazi on Facebook or on YouTube there. Good morning. Good morning, Ray. Good morning, team. I wonder if we have any members out there by Hurricane Laura. Hit as a Category 4 hurricane. I wonder what Home Depot's doing. Wow, Home Depot's up another $2.27, 0.78%, continuing to break higher. Lowe's is looking good, up $3.65 on Lowe's. Up 3% on Lowe's. Wow. Alrighty, guys, here we go. Markets open. Let's lock in these profits here. Let's see. We should be able to get at least 4.80 net credit. Submit. Order status. That's a live order. And change that. I want to get rid of that. So it's saying 4.75. I could get rid of it for. Let's try 4.75. Pending live. Do it down to 4.7.
Steve, we'll continue this discussion in a moment as we get the opening bell here. Futures did move higher on Powell's presentation. You saw gold spike as well, almost $30 at the NYSE today, celebrating an IPO. It's Exxon Motors. We'll talk to the president.
Alrighty, guys, we completed that at 27 23.55 minus 23.15. We closed that out for $4.40 a contract. So we just closed out Netflix $4.40. That was well over a 100% return on that. Now we're going to close out our Facebook vertical spread.
And I'll say that Powell has been a bit of a skeptic of the whole idea of the ability
Lock them in. Lock them up.
maximum employment and the right neutral interest.
280, 277.50. Record high. Net credit 2.35.
benefits of maximum employment. We've seen what it's meant for communities, for low
Now I'll try 2.3. Net credit. Place trade.
It's a risk worth taking that if we have somewhat high or higher
Order
inflation
status.
that we
It's a
can
live order.
people we're not gonna pull the
I'll
trigger
manipulate that a little bit now. 2.
It's a risk worth taking. I'm not sure
Powell
that
says any
exactly what
inflation
I
overdue will be
what you
monitored.
just said there, Carl, but ultimately I think he's saying we're going to take a step back here. We're not going to be so formulaic about this idea. We're going to let it run a little bit hot if there are benefits.
Steve, we're going to talk about it all day with your help. Thank you. Let's say goodbye for the moment as we look at a new record high on the S&P, a new record high on the NASDAQ. Jim, let's just get your
New
thoughts.
record highs.
I think anything that makes it so that you take the Fed out of the equation for a while, particularly some of the people who are on the Fed who like to come on air and say things that move the market, I think I can now, frankly, almost ignore them because Powell's lately.
Dow rising 0.4% at the open, S&P 0.2%, NASDAQ plus 0.2%.
Okay, now I'm going to go close out SPY in the trade challenge account.
Now we're just actually looking at how companies are doing, and we're not worried about what the Fed's going to do. Obviously, we have an election, that's going to matter. But I totally agree with Steve. This is incredible. He basically said, "Hey guys, just go get the economy back. I'll have your back. I am not going to get in the way of it." And it was
Wow, we got more nice gains in the account today.
these other people didn't sound like we've sat there
Wow, guys, our Boeing trade's up 63%. I'm locking that in.
down the law. These other guys can yell.
Here we go. The trade challenge account. This is the trade challenge account. We got a 61% gain on Boeing. I'm going to close that up. We're accounts now at 7,100 here. We started with 2,500.
If inflation rises
Limit
above levels consistent with our goal,
5.20. Let's see if that'll go there. Place order. View order. Executed. 5.31, guys. Out of Boeing, 5.31.
On talk shows saying how he had to tighten. That the staff was doing that. A lot of journalists were pushing him. Once he became his own man, he realized all those guys.
Wow, we just closed out a nice gain on the Boeing trade, guys.
The economy, the working person do well.
Who did I have a class with yesterday that I ended up making this Boeing trade? I forget. Who was it? Was it you, Carson?
38%.
No? Who was it? Who did I have a class with yesterday? I had 4 classes. I don't know. My mind's shot. Too many classes. Me, Ron. There we go. Ron, did you close that out?
Bank of America getting a pop here, BAC 25.
Focus on what really matters. Maybe that's too simplistic.
Or does it lend though, Jim, or continue the speculative tone in this market? I mean, given that I guess it's going to be low yields forever.
All right, so now I'm going to close out of the SPY.
TSLA, Tesla new high 0.207.
Tesla new highs.
Tesla up another 2.5% today, TSLA.
Look at these companies that do these bond deals at 1.3%.
SPY's okay for a market order. It's got a tight spread. That's why I did a market order only on SPY.
BYND, Beyond Meat, shares at 132.66 after announcing a new e-commerce site.
Okay, so the trade challenge account's now nearing 7,300. And we're getting a nice pop here on AMC. A nice climb on AMC.
Perhaps the stock market, to your point, when you have 10-year junk paper trading.
Good morning, Faustil Mao. Good morning.
It's stunning.
Guys, we just closed out some massive gains there.
More dead than ever in the month of September and August. Obviously, it didn't matter to people. We used to sit there and look at the long bond and said, if it really goes up, you got to sell these.
Ephraim, did you get the Boeing?
But I don't think the Robin.
Oh, he got that already. There we go. Nice job.
Take action.
5.31. He already sent that out. Let's see the other one. Netflix, and now the SPY. What do we close the SPY at here? Let me give you the price. Orders. Open, executed, apply filters. Okay, SPY, we closed at 0.93, Ephraim. 93 cents closed the SPY hedge there.
Jim, you make it sound like it's a strategy that
S&P 500 says, thanks, Dave. I made 94%.
right? I mean, it's the inverse of Volcker in some ways. The inverse
Now, the regular account here, here's another amazing day here. Up another $1,100 on the main account here, plus what we realized. So here's what we have unrealized in the main account, $1,105. Now, here's what we realized in the main account today. We already realized a profit of $2,428.66. There's $3,500 on the main account, and we already have another $300 gain on the Trade Challenge account. So, hell of a job there. Hey, Ma, the guy just called. Your food's there. Alrighty, go outside. Alrighty, bye-bye. Alrighty, now let's see. So we have a realized gain in the main account, $2,428.66. Sorry for that call. I always got to order my mother something in the morning. Got to take care of your mother. Now we are up $1,800 in the main account here, unrealized, and the $2,428 that has been realized already. So looking good. Apple trades up 140%. Yes, David Rains. I was just looking at that. I still have. So here's the Apple trade that we have. One of them, anyway. So here is the Apple trade we have. Percent gain. 139% gain on the Apple September 18th 500 call. That's an official trade there. Amazing gain there. 140% just about. Alrighty, let's see. What else do we want to do here? The AMC trade's now got a big profit, guys. We have the AMC $556 vertical spread. Well, would you look at that? AMC just broke $6.13 and continuing to break higher. Who's in that AMC trade, guys? Big break out there. We now have a $1,000 profit on our AMC trade. And you know what? It's almost Expo Day. Let's lock in another paycheck. AMC. What a day yesterday and today. Unbelievable. Spreads. Buy to close. Sell to close. We have 50 contracts of AMC. Call. And this is for August 28th Expo. 550. That's going for 41 cents. That's good with me. Ephraim, what did we pay for this AMC trade? You remember? Look at her breaking out. 621 now. AMC's up 11% and continuing to break higher. Ephraim said we paid 20 cents. Well, you know what? Let's get 41 cents for her. And let's close that baby out. That's live. Facebook trade's still live here. Let me get rid of Facebook here first.
Because I've been hearing different things in terms of his potential role, especially given his history in M&A. As you know, he was very much involved, for example, in Disney's talks with Fox. That he was involved here, that he had been designated by Yi Ming to at least
Guys, I just sold Facebook. Efren, Facebook just sold at, let's see, 22.28 minus 20.33. $1.95 sold the Facebook paycheck trade.
So it was somewhat curious for me that he would choose to leave.
$1.95. Now AMC.
Perhaps a buyer.
AMC is pulling back quickly there.
Very soon. My understanding, and it seems to be the same as your reporting, is that by the end of this week, they will go exclusive with either Microsoft or Oracle.
I'm going to leave the AMC open. I'll let that do its thing.
It's become somewhat unclear given the executive order that followed that might actually
AMC is looking for a nice breakout today. I love that candle there. And what is it, Thursday? So still have another day there. Beautiful job on the trades. So now what we've done, let me share with you.
being excluded from the talks would seem to indicate
Now this morning we closed out $3,027.38 profit already. And then we also have this right here. We still have $1,067 profit unrealized. So we closed out over $4,000 in profits already today almost. And then we have the 400 in the trade challenge account. Almost a $5,000 day, and it's not even 10 minutes into the day. So great job, guys. Now what we have to do is be patient and be disciplined. We just had a big run up. A lot of news just came out. So now, usually I'd be jumping into some new trades. But with it being Thursday, we have to watch and see what happens the rest of today. It's really important. We have a lot of things happening and transpiring in the market. And Powell's talking about inflation and higher jobless claims and more things here. So, you know, market's pulling back a little bit from those highs. The Dow now is up 164, Nasdaq's down 8, S&P's up 5.98. AMC is continuing to break above $6 a share. It's going to have resistance right where we talked about, 625 and 650. So you see we got up there. We failed resistance so far, but we're still holding above that 6. I have a short-term target of $6.50 to $7 by the end of this month. Huge gains locked in this morning already. 143% gain now on our Apple trade. Carson said he just locked in a $772 profit on AMC. Great job. Jack Dottie says, wow, I'm surprised. I'm a bit surprised AMC paid off. It was worth nothing yesterday, and just now we have max gains. Stephen Powers says, let me rephrase that. I made over 100% gain on the Boeing trade.
And it would need to fit into the way Microsoft operates, and you would want to have synergies and cross-pollination across those various Microsoft divisions. At Oracle, it would really be a separate thing, and I think that Kevin Mayer would have had a huge amount of independence, or a lot more independence running TikTok as part of Oracle than he would have had running it.
That is how we do it, guys. Oh, Efren said AMC is still in the trade challenge account. Let me see that quick. I totally forgot I had that in the trade challenge account, to be honest with you.
Julia, thanks for that. Great stuff as we continue.
Oh, wow, nice. Trade challenge account, $7,500.
That's our Julia Borston. Just about 14 points away, Jim.
That's for the September 18th expo, but you know what?
We got airlines, hotels, cruise
I'm going to make a limit order there for 65 cents.
People, I think, just don't really understand what's going on, what's meant to be. We have 50 million tests minimum in the month of
$7,500 now on the trade challenge account. I think we can make $2,500 today and tomorrow and take that to 10K.
I know, it took me, about 3 minutes to download the app.
The only issue we have today, I got to get off live around 10:30. I have a meeting with the Porsche dealership there. They did something with my tire when they did that new tire. It's like shaking when I get on I-4.
If you don't, then you're on the plane. How can you not buy United Air? How can you not buy
CNBC reporting now that TikTok sale to Microsoft could come in the next 48 hours. MSFT.
TikTok is being sold to Microsoft in the next 48 hours.
I wish it had come out earlier to help more school people.
Yeah, well, listen, I mean, that could be a key. Although, again, Jim, you do need to be swapping do it yourself.
No, not yet. The FDA made it so you have to go to like this.
True Leave introduces edible,
There's been trust in it's
what do you call it, edible marijuana in Florida.
gating factor, but look, there's
I don't know what marijuana eaters call that stuff. Marijuana edibles.
and you can go to any drugstore and there's a mini clinic and so just go get it. I mean, I'm gonna probably get tested as much as often as I can. I like to travel again. Wouldn't that be fun to like go somewhere?
Or CL.
I mean, kind of just like
It's hard to imagine. Well, yeah, you can't get in your car and go somewhere, but yeah, I don't remember.
I don't either.
honestly don't.
I remember it as being like
things. Yeah.
just kind of cool. Paul, it's the game changer. The market is loath to admit it. I think, but
Well, I think,
Speaking of-
Jim, can you
speaking
plan
of-
on, because we've been heartbroken before
Yes.
when it comes to convenient testing.
and there you go.
And if what you're saying is true, what does that mean for Meadows and Pelosi apparently talking this afternoon, as Politico says?
Well,
Anyone having issues with Facebook loading today?
Contribution in there too. The skinny deal. I don't think it's gonna happen.
I mean, I guess, is the need for any further assistance, support, stimulus diminished because of the promise of this test?
Well, I don't think I think that you're correct skepticism because we've had tests.
All right, Microsoft, MSFT, let's do it, guys.
Too many wrong readings. It's making it so that I don't think anyone initially trusted the test. Why do I trust the test? I don't know. I believe in.
I'm gonna buy Microsoft for next week's expo.
Abbott Labs. I have faith. I know this
A
is-
small trade for now, probably just $1,000 or $2,000 or something. There we go, perfect. September 4th, I'm gonna pick up the. I'll pick up the 225.
Go to a game, you could go to the airport, you could get somewhere, all the things that we really care about. I think in terms of getting out of our
I'll pick up 5 contracts for 3.85.
For instance, if you own a restaurant,
Buy to open.
I'm trying to figure out if you can
Place trade.
I mean, it's not fun to have a business
Order status.
mayor David
That is a live order.
by reputation.
There we go. It just completed, guys. 3.85. We picked up the Microsoft September 4th 225 call. This is ahead of the TikTok sale. Okay, so Microsoft is likely going to be buying TikTok within the next 48 hours. I think when that news is announced, we're going to continue to see a climb in Microsoft. I think that's really good to start the growth of Microsoft again. Well done today, guys.
I see.
And just go, let me see your
CL
QR.
line, Retail Ally,
Yeah, you get to download it. Now, because it's easy to download. You download it and you buy things on the store. You don't buy, you ever see these cool things? They're called apps.
Howard says Smith making progress on mainstream lending efforts for business.
Yeah, they blow up your phone. Abaca is the answer. I downloaded it. It took 4 minutes and my fingers are clumsy. But
What is going on with this Facebook today?
QSR,
Understood.
and this thing is very big, but Carl, you're right. This has been a boy who cried wolf. You go out and say, well, this time it works, and the saliva test works, and they've got BioReference Labs, and then 77 NFL guys. It's been a heartbreak. But I got the app. Have Apple travel.
Listen, if it does actually promote travel, perhaps the name like Tiffany, which I wanted to get to, guys, because it did report earnings this morning, will benefit, of course, Tiffany in the U.S. to a certain extent, and not an insignificant one, relying on tourists, for example. Certainly the flagship store, which remains closed because they're renovating it and changing it all on Fifth Avenue there on 57th Street. But they did report numbers, Jim. You talked about this name a couple of days ago when I was reporting, of course, on the continued desire on the part of
Boeing's at the highs of the day. Let's take a look. We sold Boeing a little early. Wow, she's still climbing there. Look at Boeing go.
Said earlier, the overall maturity of the design process is going to match. Now,
Now, Ron, remember in yesterday's class when we jumped in Boeing, right? We were talking about once that test flight was done, they were going to proceed with, the MAX certification. So that's what we're seeing there, Ron, and that's why we took advantage of that. The first thing we did when Ron and I had our class yesterday at 11:30, I said, Ron, there's breaking news on Boeing. We got to jump in it. And I ended up jumping in Boeing, and it paid off nicely. Did you get in that too, Ron? Did you lock that in?
behaviors from the pandemic that conceivably will continue into the very long into the future, period, and whether or not.
Wow, look at Microsoft taking off. Wow, I just looked at that. We're already up. That can't be right. We're already up $1,200 on the Microsoft trade, guys. Holy smokes, I'm already up 69% on the Microsoft trade we just made. Wow, look at Microsoft rocketing higher. Look at the account now. We're up $3,000 unrealized here. Here's what we were before, 1,067. Now take a look. What a move there. $2,282, and it's climbing. Now it's at 2,600.
Interesting. But again, I mean, Yiming is this. He's the owner. He's the founder of Owner of ByteDance.
Now we're at 2,700.
Right. There's no doubt about that. How you actually figure in on TikTok.
What a move. We got to jump in Microsoft in the trade challenge account. I got to jump in that.
Somewhat of a complexity, particularly because they're sort of playing both sides here.
Look at Microsoft go. We're up 93% on that trade we just made. Look at this trade we just made. Order status. Here was the Microsoft, September 4th, 225. We picked that up. What did we pick it up for? It completed at 385. That 225 is now at $8. Unbelievable. We're up 109% on it. 115% on it now. Look at the look at the account. So we were up 2,500 now. Now we're up 3,500 on that trade. Now we're up 4,000. We're up 130% on the Microsoft trade we just made, guys. What a breakout.
No, but I see Lindsey Graham was quoted in Vanity Fair recalling the time he told the president, if you shut this down, you're going to
Wow.
be kicked in the, you know what.
We're up over $4,087 now.
It's the demographic that we know about TikTok.
That's unrealized. Plus the 3,000 we have realized, guys. I'm going to lock that baby in. I'll get a new trade. Sell to close.
Yes, everything's had big, huge
I'll hold on to it for one more day. I don't want to sell early. That could be a 300%er.
64 basis points. People were buying. Now they're
Shares of Microsoft spiking now $229.
What a trade, guys. What a trade.
At the high after CNBC reporting that
Charlotte just said she just made more than she's ever made in her life
TikTok CEO
trading that Microsoft trade.
MSNBC Microsoft
Nice.
Boy, that's just a whisper of what it thinks about when you consider where gold was in 1980 and where it was for 12 years after that. It's hard to make the inflation argument. It's the latest about fiat money argument, and that.
I think we're going to see Microsoft after that announce. If they really buy TikTok, Microsoft's going to 250.
Consider all the issues that Jay Powell brought up. I walk away with one.
Enrique said he sold for $830 profit. I love you. Love you too, brother.
Countries like China exported us low inflation. We exported us them.
It is, Juan. He's like, it's like printing money. It is. When you wait for those right setups, we heard that on the newswire. We took advantage, and bam, 130%.
Prices follow.
She's going to continue to run. She's having a breather from that big run.
The chairman said was the new recovery. That's when
It didn't even hit the news yet. Wait until that hits mainstream media.
the rate that they would follow. But they didn't tighten rates.
There she goes again. There goes Microsoft. Taking off again.
And Jay Powell's smart enough to realize that inflation never did anything during globalism, and now he's a little nervous between the contraction there and what may lie ahead after COVID. So why not drop that, let it run a little bit, and let's see what happens. Steve Leisman was right. There's not a lot of hubris with this chairman. He seems to be a middle-of-the-road, honest guy about the fact that they have no idea.
Charlotte says, I'm doing your money rub, Dave. That's funny. So, Natalia, I guess she found me doing that, and she's like, Dave, I got to make a GIF or GIF, whatever they're called. And she made one. She sent it to me yesterday.
We're going to talk about the economy and the 2000
Did you guys see it?
election. Yes, OD CEO Meg Whitman, longtime Republican, of course, ran for governor of California, supported supporting Joe Biden for president. Hear what she has to say about
Look at Microsoft. We're up almost 200% on our Microsoft trade. Almost up $5,000 now, unrealized. Up $4,452 now unrealized, plus the over $3,000 realized, plus the trade challenge account. Do I even want to look at AMC?
But we're figuring it out.
Is AMC still running?
We're doing school online now. Learning a lot.
Oh boy, let's take a look.
Finding cool stuff to watch. Dad's got some new workout buddies. And I still get to spend time with you.
AMC trades up big, so I'm gonna lock that in. Trade challenge account's at 7,500. You know, let's lock it in. AMC. Oh, I think I have an order in, right?
Coming up in 2 minutes.
Orders.
Eastern Time, pending home sales, +49.
Okay, so she's at 64 cents. I have a bid in for 65. So she's probably gonna get sold soon. If she gets up to 625, she's going to be sold. I'll keep that open. AMC is going to run too over the next few weeks. I'm telling you, movie theaters are opening. She's just coming off the lows. I mean, look at AMC here. Look at that chart on AMC. Do you see where she was? She was $35 just months ago. Actually, that's back in 2017. But she's coming back, and she looks like she's going to have $10 as that next resistance there. AMC's just coming off the lows here. I love the look of that. Looking good. Microsoft still running. Microsoft just had a 10-point climb since we got in that. That was amazing. I love those breakouts. 10 o'clock. Well, it's 10 o'clock. It's a half hour into the day, and we are up $8,000. Not bad for a half hour of work.
Shares up 54% down after the positive comments that Raymond James on the COVID vaccine.
Let's get to Jim and stop trading.
Fastly shares are trading higher after the company announced an agreement to acquire Signal Sciences for roughly $775 million in cash and stock. I remember a few of the members were talking about Fastly the other day.
Very happy. Well, this is Olive Garden, by the way, and this is the time to buy, even though the numbers are down 27%. Next year, they think +7. People are going to be going out all they want, so time to get long in the restaurants. I don't know. I think it's premature, but that call is sticking and working today.
Indeed, Jim. Wow. A lot of the classic services that have been hobbled by COVID doing well this morning.
Yes.
What do you got tonight?
Yes, they got the app. All right, tonight I've got Williamson almost knocked down. You got the mistake. It was a really good quarter. There were some shipping issues, not really. I despise Splunk. Unbelievable quarter almost. Now it's about half cloud. David's friend, Enrique Lores from HP. We got to find out how they're doing. And then Neil Bushry, David's friend from Workday. So, which is, of course, a great cloud company. It's up. And David, I'm encircling you. I've got all your friends. I let Meg Whitman be on your show, but that's okay.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you. And are my children living you people as well at this point?
No,
I mean,
but
what else?
Benio says hi.
Pending home
And I said hi
sales
right back.
All right.
plus 5.9%. Consensus was plus 3%.
Yeah.
Again, pending home sales plus 5.9%. Consensus was plus 3%.
We counted just about everything, Jim. Yeah, we didn't really cover NBA much at all, and the impact on the Disneys and DraftKings of the world. But we'll learn more today, we think, as some of the management and ownership structure meets and tries to figure out a response from here.
One thing Microsoft's up 8 on our reporting. Wow. I mean, again, that's that same nutty thing. Up 8 points, but nothing.
Guys, I sold
I leave you guys.
our AMC at 62 cents. AMC for the September 18th 6 strike call sold 62 cents. Out of that, locked in a profit.
Welcome to Squawk on the Street, everybody. I'm Carl Quintanilla with.
I want to lock in these profits before anything starts to pull back.
In terms of the Fed, as Chair Powell
Central Logistics says Iraq is on track to report its strongest month in compliance with OPEC plus supply cut this year.
You got the Dow 265 record highs on the S&P and the Nasdaq. The Dow is green once again for the year, and we're getting some pending homes. Let's get to Diana Olick.
Carl, pending home sales in July rose 5.9% month to month and up 15.5% annually. That's a nice beat. The street was looking for about a 3.5% monthly gain. The Realtors chief economist Lawrence Yun said homes are going under contract in record time. 9 new contracts for every 10 new listings. Now remember, pending home sales measures signed contracts during.
What a nice day, guys. Hell of a day here.
Record lows, and then they continued to fall in August. So that's certainly helping with buyers with more purchasing powers. Regionally, the Northeast was really seeing the biggest sales, up 25.5% month to month, up 20% annually. Part of that could be the flight we keep talking about from New York City out to the burbs, out to other parts of the area, including as far as Philadelphia. Sales also very strong in the West, up 6.8% for the month and up 13% year over year. Now, other news at this hour, the FHFA, the regulator of Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac.
I wonder if anyone on YouTube got into that Microsoft trade.
On foreclosures and on evictions of people in foreclosed homes. It was supposed to expire at the end of this month. They are now extending that to December 31st. So pending home sales, a nice beat and an extension on that foreclosure and eviction moratorium. Back to you, Kayla.
Although, Diana, with 27 million people still collecting unemployment benefits.
Avilio locked in $2,000 on Microsoft. John says Boeing. Let's take a look at Boeing.
That is an important detail that you added from the FHFA.
Boeing's starting to break down there. Here comes a 1020 cross. MACD's already crossed below. Boeing's up 4% today. Wow.
Responding to Bernanke's 2% inflation target with the legacy policy now of his own.
Absolutely right.
They did, Marla? How do you know? Oh, there we go. Jasmine. Jasmine said, I got in Microsoft, made 120%. Red Lotus says, Dave, thanks a million. Zach Honka said, mixed Microsoft trade on my end, but secured the AMC at 64 cents. Nice job, Honka. Nice job, guys. J Family says, I did. Thank you, Santarelli. Made $500 in minutes. Microsoft tomorrow's expo. Bought at 220, sold at 735. Nice job, J Family. Well done, guys. Now, guys, if you guys could do me one favor, and if you guys could go to our business page on Facebook, Breaking Chart Alerts, and if you guys could leave us a review, I would greatly appreciate that. If you guys could go right here to Breaking Chart Alerts and click on reviews and leave us a review, I would greatly appreciate that. For those of you that are in the trade room, I'll share with you the link.
Powell saying that, and the statement saying that a robust job market can be sustained without causing inflation.
Eddie, you are the best.
Killed its relationship to the Phillips curve.
Misty in the trade room, buddy. There goes AMC taking off again off that 10-day simple moving average. Boeing still continuing to break lower down to that 178.50 support from earlier. Let's see if she's going to retrace and break below that 50 and continue that breakdown momentum, or if she's going to stabilize and start to climb there. JS Buyer said, made $2,969 on Microsoft. Thanks, Dave. What a hell of a day to start. First 50 minutes. No, first 30 minutes of the day. Mike Gentile said, just got here. Did I miss anything this morning? Just kidding. Microsoft was a beast. Don't worry me like that, Mike. Jack Dottie got out at 55% gain. He left a lot on the table. It's okay, Jack. You'll get the next one.
All right, Steve Leisman, with a recap on Powell, something the markets are going to be digesting.
Remember, I have to leave at 10:30. I have an appointment with the Porsche dealership.
Kayla, thank you. Chair Powell
Want to make sure my tire doesn't come off while I'm going 125.
this morning. Here's what he said.
Inflation has persistently too can pose to the economy. Inflation that
JD Wavo says, sign up for Pro Trader. You will get live info all day long, plus the access to the trade room is extremely valuable. It will pay for itself immediately. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
and inflation expectations.
That was on YouTube.
Let's bring in Jan Hatzius, Chief Economist of Goldman Sachs. Jan, good morning. Good to have you.
Boeing's climbing off that 178.50 support.
Luke Tilley over at Wilmington Trust this morning said, I think we can officially now call this the death of the...
Excuse me.
I think that's a bit strong. I think clearly they've done.
I just got a package in the mail today. I never in my life thought I'd be buying what I bought, but I bought a teleprompter.
Probably a relationship, a predictable relationship between labor market and inflation. But I think with that change in the formulation of employment, how employment deviations from their estimate of full employment influence monetary policy, they're going to be less preemptive. They're much less likely to say inflation is likely to come rise strongly in the future just because the is strong, and that's the reason. So that
I have no idea how to set that up. I'll just hire someone.
change. I wouldn't call it the death of the Phillips curve if they're thinking though.
You did say that any overshoots were not modest, but what do you think...
I was thinking about making another gold trade.
How is the Fed going to have the fortitude to stick by this strategy, and what are all the rest of us going to
Wow, what a pullback on gold. That was higher this morning. GLD.
It depends on the extent of the spike. I mean, if we're talking
There goes Boeing failing at that 10 now.
core PCE inflation, or even 2.5% for core PCE inflation.
What's Facebook doing? 297.34. That's ready for another rip higher. Facebook's going to be $500 a share in the next year. No question in my mind about that.
To this Fed. So when they're saying moderate, I think they mean half a percentage point. I don't think they mean 1, 2, 3 percentage points.
Me too, Dottie.
Jan, it is clear
Me too. We had tomorrow's expo on that.
2% target, and so perhaps
But you know what?
updating, but then you also have the price of things like higher education.
We are much higher than we were yesterday, so can't complain about, woulda, coulda, shouldas.
In some cases. So how flexible is the Fed's policy to attack sort of extreme price hikes in certain parts of the economy, even while inflation lags in other parts?
Well, there's nothing they can really do.
How many contracts did you get on it, Carson?
They can focus on overall price indices and all of the
Oh, that you still did great.
incorporated in the various inflation.
You made a couple grand on it, right? Did you lock in it, or are you still holding it?
You can often argue with.
He made 2,000 on it. Nice job. Carson's absolutely killing it. Love seeing that.
Operations in the coming days for $20 to $30 billion.
So, that's going to be really up to, if there are policy makers that can do something about it, it has to be other policy makers
I think the future of BCA is right here in the trade room.
level or maybe
I think we have some rising stars in here that are going to be the next employees of BCA.
things that are
Or open up your own franchise.
policy because they're set in
We're getting ready to start the franchises.
not something that where economic policy has a big impact.
Actually, what's today? Thursday.
Powell has noted that the Fed will be flexible. He tried to highlight some of the nuance in this policy, saying they'll revisit it every 5 years. Of course, his term goes until 2028, but what is the likelihood do you think he's in that role in 5 years, and what does this look like in a post-Powell world?
Well, I think that's very difficult to say whether he's going to be there. Obviously, that's going to be a presidential decision. We're running up to a presidential election, so I think that's premature to say. I would say though that there is quite a lot of continuity on the FOMC.
Carson said he's got some gold.
17 currently, 19 at full strength. If you look at all of the participants, and it's not just the chair that imposes policy. And
Charlotte, I want to hear that British accent in the afternoon live trading.
a collegial
Like hearing that every now and then.
ultimately culminates in just like this one. And this
Avilio says, Dave, do you see Boeing coming back up? I can see that coming back up over the next couple of weeks. Today, it depends what she does here at this 50.
surprising.
If she drops below 177.50, she's going to continue to retrace for the day, in my opinion. If she could hold that 177.50 and start that climb now, then we could see her back up to like 181, 185 even for the day.
Pretty, I would say, relative to your peers, constructive on employment levels at the end of the year. Certainly.
I got one guy, Enrique, I got one guy in Texas that says he wanted 8 franchises for the big cities in Texas.
Or the data today.
Yeah, I think they're intact. We are on the more optimistic side in terms of the speed of the rebound.
I have the securities and exchange lawyer from Chicago working on that.
26.5.
He's going to be getting that stuff ready.
And also for growth in 2021.
Charlotte says she's got some oil puts. Absolutely. From this hurricane, yes. Short the oil stocks. Great job, Charlotte. Let's see. Dilshan Pasamasiri on YouTube says, "Hi, Dave. What do you think about DKMG today?" DKMG. DKMG. Let's see. What is it? Nothing's coming up. You mean DraftKings or DK? Do you mean DKNG or the MG? It must be DraftKings, because there's no DKMG. DraftKings looking good. I'd do it to 45. Everything's opening back up. They're going to be betting again. She's in breakout momentum. 10-20 cross, holding that 10 right now, near the highs. You know, well off the lows, I should say.
This morning's speech. Thanks. Talk to you soon. Jan Hatzius of Goldman Sachs. David.
Thanks, Carl. Yeah, I want to get back to our Julia Borson. She's got the latest on that. Somewhat
Efren said the NBA postseason might be canceled. I don't think they'll do that. I saw that one team that was protesting the playoffs because of the shooting, which is ridiculous. Yes, the shooting wasn't great, and those officers should be charged, but doesn't mean you stop games, stop sports. Boeing's coming down to that 177.50.
My source tells me that the CEO of General Atlantic, Bill Ford, led the negotiations with Oracle. Those negotiations both still ongoing.
What a morning. We got to get something for the trade challenge account where it's empty. We just got the USO trade, so I think this afternoon we're going to be doing some day trading.
Marvel and Lucasfilm, among others. He is accustomed to leading deal talks. Sources tell me he did not want to run a relatively small division at Microsoft, and Mayer would have had more autonomy should TikTok be bought out by a group of investors, or even if Oracle were to buy TikTok, and Microsoft, his role running the division, would be less powerful. I'm also told that Mayer left Disney.
I thought you got the Boeing puts, Avilio.
The fact that Mayer announced his resignation yesterday could indicate that a deal is coming very soon for the company.
Ron, I really don't know what FSLY does. I really don't trade it much. So I definitely wouldn't make that a paycheck trade for me. But that looks like she's going to $100, Ron. I wouldn't do tomorrow's expo. I'd do next week's expo. I'd pick up the 95 strike call if you wanted to trade Fastly. I think that's what it's called, right? Fastly? What's that other one? Big C we were taking a look at. Big C, right? Look at that Big C, up another 10% today. This is the one that has the platform for Instagram and Facebook for small businesses. Remember we were talking about that? It's still, I mean, look at those breakouts. Here was a 29% breakout. This was a 30% breakout. This here today is a 10% breakout. You got to take advantage of those breakouts. Breakout momentum. You could capture a quick couple $1,000s on that run. Huevo said he's about ready to get back into Microsoft. Let's see, MSFT. Ooh, she's starting to look good there, Dottie. Break above 228 would be nice. She's starting that run again. No obvious end in sight. Experts react to another 1 million weekly jobless claims. It doesn't seem like there's anyone jobless, you know, when we're printing money like this. You get so out of contact, out of fray with what's going on in the world. Microsoft trade back up 115%. We are in a strange world there, Dottie. Let me lower this. This is loud. Ugh. Ray said he's doing a refinance on his mortgage there with Quicken Loans, also known as Rocket Mortgage, RKT. Nice there, Ray. Mike Ski 74 said jumped in for another Microsoft trade, made $700 on the first run. Thanks, Dave. The girls never come when we have these big days here. They always work from home. Would have been great to get a video today or yesterday. All right, 10 minutes. I'm going to have to head out of here and get to the Porsche dealership. I don't know what it is, you know? It's only when I go like over 75 it starts shaking. And it's since that they replaced that tire, you know? When we were driving down to Miami, we felt it. Is it? Yeah. I honestly know nothing about cars, so... To be honest, the one day I just got an email from Porsche. They said, hey, we got a new Cayenne. It's turbocharged and it's got a new display. And I saw it in my email. I said, yeah, you know what? Let's go buy it. I gotta say, it's a great car. The balance weight probably fell off. For a $600 tire, you think they would have balanced it a little better. Thank you, Mike. Thanks for your expertise on that. Exactly, Mark. That's what I am saying. They better not charge me for it. Do you think they're going to charge me? Because I know I'm probably going to walk out with another $500 bill with them. Look at our Microsoft's trade still running. Oh, I would. Jack Dottie. I was going to upgrade to either the Lambo SUV or the Tesla anyway. But then again, yesterday I got back on my thing and I've been looking at helicopters and airplanes. So I don't know what I want. If I want a luxury car or if I want that plane. Everything's just trading pretty flat now, guys. So we're just looking here. Macy's is up another 3% today, ahead of that holiday cyclical trend. We might have to do Abercrombie and Fitch today too. ANF. Look at Abercrombie and Fitch, up 12% after their earnings report. I think we're going to start seeing that holiday cyclical trend and that sector rotation. So we're going to be looking at some retail trades next week, maybe in the afternoon today. Something just sold in the account here. I don't know what do we have an order in for? Order status, something just completed. AMC. Guys, the AMC trade just filled in the main account here. We are out at, what was the price for that? 40 cents, Ephraim. We are out of the 556 vertical spread for 40 cents. That just completed. Now, guys, now let me show you. Here's what we realized today, $3,924.31. And so 3,924 plus we have right now 2764. We have $6,688 in realized profits and unrealized profits in just the main account, plus what we have in the trade challenge account today of over 500, about 600. So about $7,300 for today. I want to make it a $10,000 day again. Ray, we were just talking about those 5-figure days, weren't we? I think we're going to do a 5-figure day today, buddy. J Family says Dell's reporting after the bell. Rashida Malshin says, hey, Dave, what do you think about CRM? Any ideas? Let's take a look at Salesforce. I think Salesforce is going to run the 300, but right now it's trading within the previous candle's body. So with our trade plan, we're looking for a break above 270, 250 or a break below 250. Right now, it's in consolidation. I'm going to trade it if she breaks 270, 250 or 273 or below 250. Good question, Rashida. Red Lotus, thank you, buddy. Said drive safe. Vintage Watches says, do you think Microsoft's going to 230? Well, absolutely. Without doubt, without question, she's going to be at 230, possibly 250. Once that news is announced with TikTok, I think that's going to continue to run.
Nancy Pelosi says we'll be speaking with reporters at the
Nancy
Capitol
Pelosi.
5 a.m.
Always got something to say. Markets are going good. She's like, she wants to bring it down. I hate the friction between the parties. I know John's eager to get to the polls and vote for Biden. Right, John? Microsoft wants to run again. Enrique, I don't care about the wicks, just the body. It's all about the body. Nancy Pelosi to speak with reporters at the U.S. Capitol at 10:45. So you know the market's going to pull back at 10:45 because she's not going to prop up the market. She's not going to push the market higher. We already know her agenda. She usually likes to be a negative Nancy. No problem, Enrique. Oh, so it's probably best thing to do now is just remain flat and wait until after Pelosi's speech. Unless you want to day trade and take advantage of some volatility there. But I'm going to have to go now, guys. It's 10:30. I got to go. I guess from what Mike Rinkowski said, it's just a tire balance thing. Hopefully that's quick and I don't have to wait long. But I'll be back and we'll be live at 2. Alrighty, guys. Take care and have a great day, guys. Yep, Carson says, great morning, team. Was a hell of a morning. Great job. So if you guys could, while I'm out, if you guys could go to our Facebook business page and leave us a review, I would really appreciate that, guys. It means a lot. Alrighty. Take care, guys. Have a great day. God bless. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys at 2 o'clock when we go live again. And those of you on YouTube, if you guys want to come join us, please feel free to come. You guys could go to breakingchartalerts.com. And you guys could go to log out there. This is what it looks like when you're logged in as a member, depending on your level of membership. And now you guys could go to join now. Pricing plans, membership levels, and here you go. You guys could choose what's best for you, and you can see the features for each of them and all that. Alrighty, guys, I'm gonna go now, and I will see you guys soon. Alrighty, take care, guys. Have a great day.